Your phone is designed to be addictive. Here's how it hijacks your brain. You unlock your phone nearly 100 times a day. You spend 4 to 7 hours on it, sometimes more. And when you try to stop, you feel restless, irritated, like something is missing. That's not random. Modern apps are built by behavioral scientists, neuroscientists, data analysts, and engineers whose job is simple: keep you engaged. Not because they hate you, because attention is the product. The longer you stay, the more odds you see. The more data you generate, the more money the platform makes. So let's break this down properly. How the psychology works, how dopamine is involved, what it's doing to your brain, and how you take control back. The scale of the problem. The average person unlocks their phone about 96 times per day. That's roughly once every 10 minutes while awake. Globally, people spend around 4 to 5 hours per day on their phones. Teenagers often exceed 7 hours outside schoolwork. Many report being almost constantly online. This isn't just heavy use, it's engineered habit formation at scale. Attention spans are shrinking, face-to-face interaction is declining. Anxiety and depressive symptoms have arisen sharply in heavy users, especially adolescents. This isn't about blaming individuals, it's about understanding the environment. Dopamine, what's actually happening? Let's clear something up. Dopamine is not the pleasure chemical. It's a motivation and learning signal. When something rewarding happens, dopamine says, "That mattered, remember it, do it again." The most powerful trigger: unpredictable rewards. Variable rewards, the slot machine effect. Every time you open an app like Instagram, TikTok, or X, you don't know what you'll see. Maybe it's funny, maybe it's validating, maybe it's boring. That unpredictability is everything. It's called a variable reward schedule, the same principle that makes slot machines addictive. The scroll becomes the lever. And here's the key: dopamine spikes more in anticipation than in reward itself. You're not chasing what you found, you're chasing what might be next. That loop repeats hundreds of times a day. Bored, open phone, small reward, brain reinforces, repeat. Over time, that pathway strengthens. It becomes automatic. You don't decide to check your phone, you just reach. Why teens are more vulnerable? Adolescents are especially at risk. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for impulse control and long-term planning, is still developing. At the same time, the reward system is highly sensitive. That imbalance makes teens more responsive to reward loops and social validation feedback. This isn't weakness, it's developmental neuroscience meeting billion-dollar optimization systems. The design tricks that keep you hooked. Now let's talk about mechanics. These are not accidents. 1. Infinite scroll. Infinite scroll removes stopping cues. A book ends, a TV episode ends, your feed doesn't. No pause, no decision point. It keeps going unless you consciously stop. That missing friction matters. 2. Autoplay. Platforms like YouTube, Netflix, and TikTok automatically load the next video. You don't choose to continue, the system chooses for you. It exploits inertia. It's easier to keep watching than to stop. 3. Pull to refresh. That swipe down gesture, it mirrors a slot machine lever. Physical auction, anticipation, variable result. Your brain learns to expect novelty every time you refresh. 4. Notifications and red badges. Red badges are not random. Red signals urgency and importance. Every vibration creates a question. Who? What? Did I miss something? Uncertainty drives checking. Even phantom vibrations become common in heavy users. 5. Social validation metrics. Likes, views, followers, streaks. These turn social interaction into numbers. On Snapchat, streaks keep you logging in daily. On Instagram, likes become social currency. This taps into core human needs: belonging, status, recognition. When connection becomes quantifiable, comparison becomes constant, and comparison fuels engagement. What this does to your brain. This is where it gets serious. 1. Reduced reward sensitivity. When your brain gets frequent, fast dopamine spikes, slower rewards feel weaker. Conversations, reading, exercise, they don't hit as hard. That's called reduced reward sensitivity, a pattern also seen in behavioral addictions. So you go back to the phone. 2. Fragmented attention. Scrolling trains your brain for rapid context switching. Post, swipe, notification, switch apps. Over time, sustained focus becomes harder. Deep work feels uncomfortable. Silence feels intolerable. Your brain adapts to constant novelty. 3. Emotional dysregulation. Heavy use correlates with increased anxiety and depressive symptoms, especially in teens. Why? Constant comparison, fear of missing out, sleep disruption, dependence cycles. Brain imaging studies show changes in areas like the prefrontal cortex and amygdala in heavy users, suggesting altered impulse control and emotional processing. 4. Sleep damage. Using your phone within an hour of bed suppresses melatonin. Blue light exposure reduces deep sleep. Notifications fragment rest. Teens who scroll late into the night report more irritability, fatigue, and focus issues. Sleep loss compounds everything else. This is a public health issue. Governments are beginning to recognize digital addiction as a public health concern. The European Parliament has called for stronger oversight around persuasive design and digital well-being protections. Schools are introducing digital literacy programs because this isn't just personal discipline, it's systemic architecture. How you take control back. Awareness alone won't fix it, but it gives you leverage. Here's what actually works. 1. Remove frictionless access. Delete social apps from your phone. Use them only on desktop, or use app blockers during specific hours. Reduce impulsive access. 2. Kill notifications. Turn off non-essential notifications. Remove red badges. If there's no trigger, there's no loop. 3. Use grayscale mode. Removing color reduces stimulation. It sounds small, it works surprisingly well. 4. Create phone-free zones. No phones at meals, no phones in the bedroom, no phones first hour after waking. Your environment shapes behavior more than willpower does. 5. Replace, not just suppress. When you feel the urge to scroll, identify the real need. Bored? Lonely? Avoiding something? Replace the behavior with something intentional. Walk, call someone, read, journal. Habits need substitution, not just suppression. 6. Add friction. Log out after each session. Move distracting apps off your home screen. Use longer passwords. Make mindless access slightly inconvenient. Small friction breaks automatic loops. The bigger picture. This isn't anti-technology. Smartphones are powerful tools, but the current business model rewards engagement, not well-being. That misalignment creates the problem. Until design ethics catch up with psychological insight, personal boundaries matter. Your attention is an economic asset. Treat it like a horse. Closing. Your phone isn't addictive by accident. Variable rewards, infinite scroll, autoplay, notifications, all engineered. But once you see the system, you're not trapped by it. Start small. Turn off notifications. Make your bedroom phone free. Try grayscale for a week. You don't need to quit technology. You just need to stop letting it run you. Check your screen time today. Be honest about the number. And if this breakdown helped you see what's really happening behind the glass screen, subscribe for more tech explained clearly and honestly. Your attention is valuable. Protect it.